I'm not kidding. Every single day you have a calendar obligation to do a promotional message every single day. And what you do is that you always select promotional content. Some days it's going to be 4,000. Some days it's going to be 6,000. Some days it's going to be 3,000. But guess what? The more that you bring people back in, the more content that you put out in your channel, the more right you have to promote to people. So a few strategies for retargeting. Strategy number one, increase messenger engagement. Increase messenger engagement by broadcasting or retargeting with Facebook ads. Why is this important? Many reasons. Number one, you want to bring people back into Messenger, because when you bring people back into Messenger, remember, there is still a 24-hour promotional policy, meaning that you cannot promote to anybody that's a subscriber unless they have been engaged with you in the last 24 hours. But if they have been engaged, you can continue promoting every single day. For example, if you see here, I'm on Dr. Berg's Messenger channel. If we go to broadcasting, and I have worked aggressively on bringing people in. By the way, this is a new update here, brand new update, okay? But now you're going to see this right now on ManyChat. When you're going to select the broadcast, it's going to ask you if you want to do a messenger broadcast, SMS, email, or do you want to do multiple channels? We love multiple channels, right? A messenger, a text, and an email within the same platform. In this particular example, we want to do a messenger broadcast. Just so I want to show you something, okay? Just messenger. And if we actually put in some like, hey, flash sale deal today only, get 20% off any of Dr. Berg Nutritionals. Okay, put a little image, whatever, doesn't matter, simple. And then you go next. Over here, we select the option to do a promotional content. Like if you look at our list right now, we have 694,000, a lot of people. But if we do promotional, it's going to go down to 4,747 people, all right? So I can tell you right now that if we send out a lot of activity on social media to try to bring people back into Messenger, that number goes up from 4,000 to 10,000 to 20,000 to 50,000. And now we're talking. So technically, you're not allowed to advertise to people directly on Messenger. I'm talking about blatant, hardcore advertising. Hey, here's a deal, 20% off. You can do that on email as much as you want. You can do that on text message as much as you want. But on Messenger, you got a 24-hour rule. So right now, Facebook Messenger is telling me that only 4,700 people have engaged with my bot in the last 24 hours, all right? It's still a lot of people, but still, I want to work on aggressively bringing people back in here, which is something that I'm going to work on testing out some more right now. But with the custom audiences, we can do all kinds of things to bring the people back in. And now what you do is every single day, I'm not kidding, every single day you have a calendar obligation to do a promotional message every single day. And what you do is that you always select promotional content. Some days it's going to be 4,000. Some days it's going to be 6,000. Some days it's going to be 3,000. But guess what? The more that you bring people back in, the more content that you put out in your channel, the more right you have to promote to people. And that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to earn a right to promote to them so they can continue engaging, so you can continue selling them stuff. Mini courses, training, resources, value, information, activities, events, anything that you can do, that you can give it away, anything of value that you have, you give it to them. I mean, a lot of you guys have templates already. You have channels set up. If you figure out how to consistently do this number right here, pay attention to this number, all right? This number right here that I am highlighting right now in the top right will continue increasing. And that is your game. You want to continue increasing. I can tell you right now, I'm not happy with 4,700, but it's because sometimes I let these guys, I need to give them a little bit more direction right on this. But I can tell you that right now, I would definitely like to change this. John, one thing that we want to do is we want to bring this number up to 10,000, 20,000 people. So now we can do a systematic promotional message every day. When you're doing that, now you're promoting to people that you know have engaged in the last 24 hours. Hey, I know you're enjoying the content so far. I hope you're enjoying the content so far. I know that it, for some people, has been life-changing. I want to let you in on a little special that we have going on right now, only for my best Messenger subscribers. Here you go. Here's a 20% discount just for today. Buy one, get one. Buy one, get 50% off. Here's a special coupon for you. You can do that every single day and leverage the Messenger channel like that. And that's the idea behind that. Pretty mind-blowing, right? I want you guys to get a routine set up so you can actually get that done consistently. On Messenger, on Facebook Messenger, you don't have permission to send promotional messages to people that have not engaged with your system in the last 24 hours. But module 11 will help you and will get all those questions answered. So make sure you get through that module as soon as possible, because otherwise it's kind of like jumping gradients. You want to go in the right direction in the right steps, right? It's going to be important. Before you get into it too deeply, get some training done. It will be super fast and effective for you guys. All right, I'm going to go back to sharing my presentation here. Okay, so things that you can do to increase the engagement, right? You can invite engaged subscribers to take your mini course, download a new PDF guide, or join a contest, watch an FAQ video about a related product in Messenger, then offer an upsell for the product or service. All those things can be done, right? Increase page visits. Increase website traffic by inviting Messenger subscribers to visit your blog. So if they're a Messenger, you have a custom audience of your Messenger subscribers, and just promote your blog and get them into your website. Invite them over there. There's no other audience that is warmer than this one. The only warmer audience is people that purchase stuff from you. But your subscribers are actually quite warm. So if you're not leveraging these guys to get them into your other channels, websites, YouTube channels, Amazon listing, wherever it is, then you're missing out on an opportunity. You can retarget your audience with Facebook ads to view or read a blog in your website. You can also send out broadcasts to them to read more about them. So again, strategy one, just to recap here, generate more sales. Your message subscribers are your warmest audience. They have been nurtured and already trust your brand. Retarget each set of dynamic audience from ManyChat with a specific product related to what they're interested in. Example, Keto Mini Course subscribers, retarget with Keto Kit products. So this is what I want to do here. Let me take a look at something. All right, before we move on, John, I want you to go right now and share your screen, all right? And I want you to show them how would you do this example right here from top to bottom, all right? Like just create a whole thing from the top, right, of the funnel, meaning that you have an audience on Messenger, you created the audience of people that are interested in the keto diet, for example, and now you are creating a campaign that is going to retarget these people inside social media, Facebook and Instagram, and you are building an ad for them and you're launching that. So let's do that in about 3, 4, 5 minutes or less, okay?
All right, so let's go ahead and use the same audience that we have for the ketosis earlier. What I usually do is just first research what post, or if I have a valid post or an ad that we have used before that is pretty much similar or exact product that we are going to promote to the audience. So on this example, I have the post about the Dr. Berg's Keto Kit FAQ video that our team has edited. So start with your campaign, go for a conversions campaign, and if you have multiple sets of dynamic audiences that you have created on your ManyChat account, go ahead and use a campaign budget optimization. So you can add multiple ad sets, targeting different audiences and showing different ads to each of those groups of audiences. And then on the ad set section, always use a naming convention so you don't have to open each ad set for you to know who are you targeting and what type of audience you are targeting. You would optimize for purchase as your pixel optimization. You can leave the location, gender, age as is. And search for the custom audience we just created. So placements, for now you can do automatic placements. Once you have determined which placement converts better, you can specify which placement you want. But since we are using a post ID and we want to show it on all placement or all platforms use auto placements, conversions, then continue. On the ad section, still use a naming convention. So if it's an ad from scratch, you can just go for single image, or the product that you want to advertise. If it's a post ID, specify on the ad name that is a post ID, FAQ video. Select your page or profile identity, and then you'll see this option which says existing post, and just copy the post ID from the URL bar and enter the paste ID and submit. Now that's if you already have a post or an ad available that you have used before. So if you don't have one yet, then you can choose from any ad format you want. We can do a single image, add your copy into it, and then add your either image or video. So let's try to see if I have one available. All right. So since you select your image, add your headline, website, and this should go to your landing page that goes to the specific product that you want to promote. Now, if some of you uses a tracking software to track sales, you can do so or shorten it. But since Facebook Pixel is installed, you can just add the landing page link, add it onto your ad, make sure headline is added, your ad copy is added. Your call to action would be shop now, since you are promoting a product that you want your customers to buy. If you want them to come back to Messenger to download a lead magnet, mini course, PDF file, you can use a call now or a call to action button that says send message or learn more. And then for this, we can go shop now and just you're all set. Make sure Pixel is active and click confirm. Now you have your first ad set and first ad created for the dynamic audience retargeting. So let's say you have another custom audience in ManyChat that you want to retarget. How are you going to add a second ad set? So just duplicate the current ad set that you had, then change the naming convention at the top on the new audience, remove the word copy, change your audience or the custom audience that you are using. Go into your ads section. If you have a post ID, you can still select a post ID. If you don't have one yet, you can build one, new ad, replace it with a new copy, and replace it with a new image. And you will then be able to retarget all warm audiences in your Messenger channel that has recently been tagged and has recently engaged with your content. And by just our case study, it usually would, or it would really go ahead and generate great results for you, since they now trust your brand again, they know about your service, they know about your products, and they can easily be, they would then go ahead and convert and make a purchase since they know what you are trying to offer them and what it would benefit them.